What's going on, guys? It's Mason and welcome back to Easy Data Recovery. Today we have a 500 gigabyte Samsung 870 EVO SSD and it's in here for data recovery. Now with what we know so far, this drive has been through a lot. Now the customer has mentioned this drive was in his computer during a very bad storm where the power surged. And after, when he went to turn his device on, the boot media was not found. Now he also mentioned he removed the drive and tried populating the data using different cables as well as some other devices. Because of everything the customer has already mentioned, it also looks like this drive has been opened before. We're just gonna head over to the test bench and open the drive to see if we can get any more info onto what happened with this drive. All right, now we're here at the test bench. So let's get this drive open. It's just a couple screws and the cover comes off and we can get access to the PCB. This area is where the device receives power. And it's hard to tell, but I already see something. So let's head under the microscope to get a better look. I'm going to try and focus this for you so you can see. And boom, there it is. I'll leave it there for a sec so you can get a good look. So as you guys can see, when we went under the microscope right there, there's a clear burn around the power area. The area that was burned is right where the drive receives power. So just thinking logically about the situation, we can assume the burn happened when the drive received too much voltage during the surge in the storm. Now, as for our next steps for data recovery, we're going to fix up the area that was burnt on the drive. We can go ahead and use a donor PCB to grab the good components that we will need, as this is a pretty common model, so we have plenty of extras being a data recovery center. And after the work is complete, we can plug it in and see if the behavior changes and the data populates. All right, so we can go ahead and remove the bad component. And the connection was damaged, so we created our own bridge to fix it and connect the 2 points. Now, let's power on my SATA connector and plug the drive in, all while switching to the desktop view. Now we can see the drive populating, but where is the partition? In our disk management, we see the drive is stuck in a raw partition. So, now that we have fixed the power issue with the drive, as you can see, the device is still stuck in a raw partition. Now, this could have been the issue from the start. When Windows is loading from a boot sequence, any sudden loss of power or anything similar can mess up your partition and access to the data, and in some cases, like this one, show a raw partition. With us getting this behavior now, there's not much else to do besides head back to the PC3000, our most advanced data recovery tool, and see if we can work with the drive logically to recover the data. All right. So now we can plug the drive in to the PC3000 and switch to the desktop view. Now the PC3000 currently does not have a specific utility for the Samsung EVO style drives, but we can use the universal SSD one to populate the passport information. As you can see, the passport information populates and is matching the information on our drive. This is a great sign. All right, now we just have a little bit more work to do. We can let this load, and now we have a healthy partition we can extract the data from, and everyone can take a big sigh of relief. All right, well there you guys have it. We have successfully recovered the data from the Samsung 870 EVO 500 gigabyte SSD. Now this was a pretty cool and unique case, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching the full process here at Easy Data Recovery. Now we are based in Alexandria, Virginia, right outside of the nation's capital, and would love for you guys to stop by if you have any data recovery needs. No appointment necessary. And if you're located anywhere else in the world, please head over to our website, which I will have linked in the description, where we have a mail and repair form, as well as much more information on how you can send your device in for data recovery. As always, guys, thanks again for watching and stay easy.